yeah, Edge isn't bringing in like the viewers that I kind of hoped he would, because you would think he's been around for 15 years, that some of his fans, right, were true Edge fans, that they will kind of transition to see what he's doing in a new company, and it hasn't happened. Like, it's kind of strange. I'm not really throwing dirt on it. I just
It's not
think it's kind of
strange.
strange.
I don't think it's strange. I think what that signing showed me is because yes, I did think that between him, and remember that's when we were talking Mercedes. We thought Mercedes was coming in. I'm like, okay, between them two, they could help Collision, and that's their show. I think what this showed me was, as constructed, AEW has a ceiling when it comes to viewership. No matter what they do, no matter who they would bring over, they have a ceiling with their viewership. And I think you can even see that with the numbers that Punk's doing. His segment on Raw, last time we saw him was Monday, I think was like 500,000 more viewers from the previous segment before that on Raw. That's damn near a Collision rating alone. So that tells me that, okay, they're capped. So no matter who they bring in, outside of, I still think Mercedes can bring more eyeballs, but even outside of that, and I don't even think then it's what you would call a needle mover. I don't think the way they're constructed, no one can come in and be they need something drastic to happen if we're talking about viewership. If they're happy with the viewership that it is, fantastic, incredible. I just want them to continue to put on the type of shows they have over like the last week and a half. Like, that's the kind of shows I can get into, because I really haven't been high. I talked about that last week, kind of on what they were doing previously. But that's what I think it is, man. I don't think it has anything to do with Edge. I think you could pluck, I think Seth wouldn't move the needle. Maybe, and this may sound blasphemous too, maybe Roman Reigns. Maybe.
Oh. But look, Punk did that for them, a year ago, right? People tuned in to see him, right?
No, the initial one. Not a year ago. The initial, when he got there. Yes. 1 million on Rampage, blah, blah,
when
blah.
he debuted, right?
Yep. So I think if we would have looked with a crystal ball and say 90 days from now, would Edge have had really no impact on ticket sales and ratings? I would say that's a lie. No way. And that's what looks like. That's kind of what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really, man, our fans, because I know we seen it, right? Like the fans when Sasha left, like, oh, she's the worst wrestler in the world, right? Like our WWE fans just not that interested in anything non-WWE related.
I think this year, because they're so hot, that they get their fill. And I get it. And then you add on NXT is hot. So now you're talking Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, and then Saturday for PLEs. I'm good. Because what we wanted something different, because what we were getting we didn't like. And now that we're getting what we like, well, I don't really need anything else.
It's fascinating.
Yep, very, very, very much
disappointing in a lot of ways, though, because I would, you would think you want some of your fans that have been following you for your entire career to kind of follow you to your next venture, right, and sample a new program and find some things you might like. There's a lot of things you can like about AEW. I mean, that's the disheartening thing for AEW, and maybe they need to figure out, like, hey, how can we get some of these people who don't watch our product to consistently watch our product, right? We can talk about that next year.